So in 14 months, you spend 50 million. No. What you need now is, first of all, I said, even me who is here, I don't squander 50 million in 14 months. No project, no investment, no account. He couldn't account for 1 million. The money left. He said, use it for something. What is this something? Till today, he has not mentioned. The Bible says, bear your yoke while you are young. Some lessons needs to be learned early. 50 million. Do you know how many young people I have here who have businesses that I need to support with 5 million, 10 million to do something reasonable? I will carry 50 million and give you because you squandered in 14 months for something. As I'm talking to you, is this sending message till today? The last one he sent, he said, remember the last time when we met in Makodi? Remember, you told me if I have a need, I should meet you. You will help me. I now ask myself, only God knows the kind of prayer people are sending to him from earth. You don't know what we see here. Meanwhile, we help people on daily basis. So those who live around me will tell you, there is hardly a day that I don't give somebody money. I'm telling you, ask those around me. But I tell you, we see foolishness in propensities unimaginable. When we study mercy, we must understand that within the syllabus of mercy is salvation and deliverance. That's why anytime you are in a pit or in a situation where you cannot help yourself, you cry for mercy. Mercy is an instrument of salvation. And the way mercy works is that because mercy has the power to avert judgment, because mercy is a covenant dimension of love, there is no situation you find yourself that mercy cannot reach you. That's why mercy is the bedrock for salvation. It has the power to avert judgment. It has the power to provoke covenant love. And it has deep compassion to reach out to you where you are. So within the context of mercy is the possibility of salvation. Look at Paul. 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 13. Paul was telling us how he got saved and was brought into the ministry. Nobody preached to Paul. And you could not even preach to Paul. He was a religious devout. Paul would have perished and gone to hell. But mercy insisted on Paul. So Paul told us, I understand this mercy well. Because the reason I'm part of the Commonwealth of Israel today is because mercy saved me. He said, me, I don't know about others. I was a blasphemer. I was a persecutor. I was an injurious man. He said, but I obtained mercy. I obtained mercy because I did what I did in ignorance. I was a persecutor. I was an injurious man. I was a blasphemer. Hope you know these are some of the greatest sins. Blasphemy. Paul said, but even in the pit of blasphemy, mercy could reach out and bring me out. I was a blasphemer. I was a persecutor. I was an injurious man. He said, but mercy found me. And you can read the story in Acts of the Apostles chapter 9. The guy was on a journey of destroying the church. He wasn't in the room praying and fasting. He was actively in the job on his way. Acts 9, 4-6. Light struck from heaven. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Say, who are you, Lord? I thought in the equation of salvation, somebody has to be preached to about Jesus as Lord, and you must believe and acknowledge him. Who are you? I don't even know you. Jesus said, rise up, go into the city, you'll be told what to do. While Saul was waiting, Jesus went to Ananias and told Ananias, go and tell him about me. The guy was on his own in rebellion. Jesus encounters him, tell him to stay somewhere. Jesus go to carry an evangelist who was refusing to preach to him. Ananias said, why should we preach to this man? This is the same person persecuting the church. Jesus said, don't worry. Acts 9:15, he will suffer for my name's sake. You go and preach to him first. And Ananias stood up in obedience to Christ and went. As he was yes talking to Paul, the scale fell off his eyes. Paul rose up immediately and Paul began to preach from Damascus. From Damascus, he started making impact. Mercy is a precursor of salvation. Listen, I don't know what you are going through. I know you have fasted, you have tried consecration, you have tried everything you know, you have exercised your faith. It's not working. There is something that can save a blasphemer. There is something that can save you from the worst situation. It's the mercy of God. He reached Paul in the state of blasphemy. Where are you that mercy can pick you out? That's why I told you, ask those who are officers among us here. You don't use every weapon for everything. There are issues where you use shotguns. There are issues where you use rifles. There are issues where you use grenades. There are issues where you use missiles. It's not every issue you use the same thing. Some of you, all you know is, man of God, pray for me. Man of God, pray for me. You're on a queue for 6 months. Man of God has not had time for you. Don't wait until they come for your burial. There are other weapons in the kit. The 2 set has weapons. Mercy is one of it. Mercy saves. It can save you from sin. It can save you from death. It can save you from poverty. It can save you from the afflictions of life. It can save you from any situation. Just know how to access it. See, when I study mercy, right? Mercy gives me so much confidence and audacity. I don't believe there's any situation I will find myself in that won't come out. I don't know what that thing is. I can't imagine any situation. I'm telling you the truth. This is my consciousness. I don't know any situation that I will fall into today that I won't come out. Because I found a key that mercy can save anybody from any situation. I'm not begging for difficult situations, but if I find myself in any one, I know the horns of the altar. I will entreat mercy until salvation will come. You can be saved from kidnappers by mercy. You can be saved from sin by mercy. You can be saved from gang up by mercy. You can be saved from sickness by mercy. Read your Bible. Look at Bartimaeus. He didn't know any other thing, but he knew mercy. Acts 10:47. Thou son of David, have mercy on me. Thou son of David, have mercy on me. He doesn't know demonology to cast out devils. He doesn't know the principle of faith to know what to do. All he was shouting was mercy, mercy, mercy. Jesus had no choice but to stop and to answer him. Your business is failing, relationship is failing, marriage is failing, ministry is failing. Why not try mercy? You will see the excellency of mercy. It will not only save you, but the pace, the speed, the alacrity with which mercy will save you. You will be shocked. Number 3, mercy does not only avert judgment, mercy does not only save, mercy also brings restoration. I quoted already for you Psalm 51 verse 1 and 12. When David sinned, he lost the joy of salvation. He knew this one is not fasting that will bring it. He knew this one is not declarations that will bring it. It's not prophetic word. He knew there was one thing that could provoke any form of restoration. He said, Lord, verse 1, begin from verse 1. See the prayer he prayed. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to your loving kindness. That word is still mercy. Have mercy upon me according to your mercy. According unto the multitude of your tender mercy, blot out my transgression. The guy knew something. Oh, he knew something. He knew something. Verse 12, he now presented the real petition. Restore unto me the joy of my salvation. Uphold me with thy spirit. Now, what he needed was the joy of his salvation. The question is, what do you need restored? Bartimaeus needed restoration of sight. Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus came. What do you want me to do for you? He said, that I might see again. And Jesus said, receive your eyesight. David needed joy of salvation. Bartimaeus needed eyesight. What do you need? The currency to buy it is mercy. Some of you need a relationship restored. Your helpers have disappeared. And some of them disappeared because you acted foolishly. The day he decided to respond to your message, that was the day you began with apology. Please, so don't be offended. There's this need I have. I wanted to. You were chatting somebody for 6 months. The first day he responded, that was the day you began with a demand. He will now say, okay, this is a foolish man. He will put you on block permanently. That's the same person that should have sponsored that your program. That's the person that should have sponsored that budget you were planning for that project. But you didn't have the fortitude for patience to build trust and relationship. You sabotaged it. There's nothing anybody will tell that man again for him to take you serious, except if mercy shows up. Except if mercy shows up. Some of you, they give you somebody's number. I see them sometimes. I'm so irritated. Forgive me, I'm not Jesus Christ, but I don't respond to most of them. Somebody sent me more than 24 messages. He didn't even have the sense to introduce himself. Oh, this is me. This is where I'm from. Please. Man of God, please help me. The next thing I saw, account number. He didn't even have the patience to wait for me to read the message. At the time I was opening the message, there were over 15. Man of God, please help me. Account number. Man of God, you have to help me. Account number. I just said, oh, the glory of a fool is a shame. Scriptures, there is a verse for everything. The glory of a fool is a shame. I don't know you from Adam. You have not introduced yourself. I don't even know if you are a robot. I don't know if you are a spy. I don't know if you are a scammer. I don't know if you are trying to set me up. You don't have they don't even have the courtesy to introduce themselves. You have not even waited for me to reply. Some will chat you, good morning, Apostle. I believe you are doing well. Wow, I'm happy what God is doing with you. Man of God, please, yeah, please, just look, send something to me now. I need money. If I show you my messages, you'll be shocked. I'm telling you. There's one who told me, yeah, he had a challenge with, I think they gave him an agricultural land or something, and he squandered the money. The income that came, he used it, according to him, he used it for something, thinking he will get money quickly. But now they are putting pressure on him, and they are about to embarrass him. Please, he knows that I have the heart of God. I should help him. Wait, I have not responded. He came back the next day. This thing I'm telling you, man of God, please, is urgent. Don't neglect me at this time. You say you are a man of God. I say that's why you are where you are. That's why you are where you are. Before I knew what was happening, he traveled from wherever and came here and beseeched me in front here. And I said, okay, since you are here, let's understand. How much are we talking about? Guess what? 50 million. Because I'm selling gold here. He thinks this is diamond business. So I will put hand into a container and remove 50 million and say, take. Meanwhile, this person has not spoken with me for the past 7 years. He just met me somewhere before where I was teaching some people, and he joined the class, and that was how we knew. He came 7 years later. He sent a message, I have not replied. He began to put pressure and try to blackmail me that I say I'm a man of God. He travels here, beseech me, and he expects that because I heap money here, I will just throw hands somewhere and bring 50 million and give him. I said, for how long were you handling this project? He said, for like 14 months. So in 14 months, you spend 50 million. No, what you need now is, first of all, I said, even me who is here, I don't squander 50 million in 14 months. No project, no investment, no account. He couldn't account for 1 million, the money left. He said, use it for something. What is this something? Till today, he has not mentioned. The Bible says, bear your yoke while you are young. Some lessons needs to be learned early. 50 million. Do you know how many young people I have here who have businesses that I need to support with 5 million, 10 million to do something reasonable? I will carry 50 million and give you because they squandered in 14 months for something. As I'm talking to you, is this sending message to today? The last one he sent, he said, remember the last time when we met in Makodi? Remember, you told me if I have a need, I should meet you. You will help me. I now ask myself, only God knows the kind of prayer people are sending to him from earth. You don't know what we see here. Meanwhile, we help people on daily basis. So those who live around me will tell you, there's hardly a day that I don't give somebody money. I'm telling you, ask those around me. But I tell you, we see foolishness in propensities unimaginable. Barrister is looking at me and wondering, what a world. Welcome to earth. This is the cosmos. This is where we live. But God is what? Rich in mercy. I am learning mercy. I'm not rich in mercy. I'm learning. Praise God. I'm learning mercy. Glory to God. But the point is what? When you cry for mercy, God will answer. That's why he alone is God. Let's honor God for 1 minute. Sit down for a moment. Mercy restores. See, most of you have lost things. Instead of contending for restoration, you think by numbing your mind and moving forward, you will move. There are certain things that if you lose, your destiny will be affected. You must be able through discernment to know the things that you must get back. For some of us, it's time. For some of us, it's relationships. For some of us, they are giftings. For some of us, even resources. If you check your life and you have lost anything that your destiny still needs, hold on to mercy. Mercy can bring that thing back. Listen, there are systems in God's help. One of it is restoration. The way God works restoration is that he can cause your cycle to repeat, so that the grace that made that impossible is available again, or he will give you speed so that you will run into your next season ahead of schedule, and then you enter into the grace that produces it. But one way or the other, restoration is a must. Don't let things that your destiny need to go and then you say it is well, we are moving on. There are things you can never move on while they are behind you. That's why God creates a system of restoration, and the quickest way to route restoration is through mercy. Prophecy can bring restoration, but I tell you, mercy is the fastest way to bring any kind of restoration. Some of you listening to me now, you've lost seasons. Even you know that where you are now, you are not supposed to be here. You see certain people doing certain things. You can tell when God told you 15 years ago to do those things, and you missed. You know the people, some of you, you know the people that substituted you in God's agenda in your territory. You are seeing them every day, you are seeing yourself. The thing is, don't envy them. Don't give up. There is a system called restoration. If you cry for mercy, your time can be restored, your season can be restored, your relationships can be restored. And I stand on this truth to prophesy over someone. You receive your restoration now.